So one of my coaching clients texted me a question to which the answer I thought would benefit a lot of people because it's something that a lot of people go through. And the couple of points that I wanted to make about in this answer to her question, I thought could benefit many people. So that's why I asked her permission. I'm going to record this response to her, send it to her, and then I'm also going to post it to YouTube. So you're probably watching this after she watches it, but really pay attention throughout this response. A couple of things that are going to be mentioned in this video are the few things that are truly holding you back from creating your reality. Okay, so stay attentive, be all in right here. Tune in to me. So the question is, I'll just read the whole thing. Hey Sunny, hope you're having a great weekend. Just waiting for a spin class and thought I'd send you a quick message. I've been working on the mirror reality and focusing on my intended reality, living in my imagination and feeling the feeling of what it feels like, feeling the feeling of what it is to be in a healthy and fit body. I am still focusing a lot on what is, especially as my jeans have gotten tighter over the past few weeks. Last night I found myself getting quite down because I really do eat clean, though I could exercise more. I found myself complaining about it to a friend and just really being frustrated and confused at how I gain weight so quickly and easily. She said that maybe I just need to accept that that is how my body wants to be. But that's of course not where I am in terms of my belief that I create my own reality. Also, I know that to get to higher and higher levels of spirituality, I'm going to need to get my body in the best shape possible. But I also don't want to keep struggling against what is in the current reality. This stuff makes so much sense in theory, but find operationalizing it challenging. So long question. For the sake of this video, let's just refer to her as Amy for privacy reasons. Okay, Amy had a couple of questions within her original question. So let's start with this. You said that, your friend was like, maybe that's just the way your body wants to be, right? It just wants to gain weight and lose weight, and you just have to accept that. But you said that that doesn't fit in with your belief about you being able to create your own reality. So when you say that I can create my own reality, who is you? Really think about it right now. When you say I create my own reality, who is I? Are you referring to this person? So in my case, Sunny, with this body, this reality. So what are you referring to when you say I create my own reality? The reason you have to get really clear on that is because, and this is the whole coaching program that you're in, the whole beginning of it is to realize your nature as consciousness and detach your identity from thinking that you are this body and mind and believing that you are this reality, you are your circumstances, you are this person, Sunny Sharma, right? So until we start to realize that when we say I create my own reality, the I that we are referring to is not this person right here. The I that we are referring to is beyond this person. The I that we are referring to is the awareness within which this entire experience is happening, within which this reality exists, within which your person exists, this body exists. So most people in law of attraction and reality transurfing and create your own reality teachings, they are trying to create their reality while being identified with the body and mind, with their personality, what we call ego or the world self. And that is impossible. Because think of it this way. The awareness that you are, within which your current movie is playing, your current movie of your life is playing, if you think that you are the movie character, if you think that the movie is your life and that you have to change the movie, how can you succeed? Think about you watching a movie on Netflix. If you don't enjoy the movie and you try to change the movie's plot, how is that going to work for you? The movie is already written. The movie is, it already exists. And the character, the movie character that you are experiencing, that lies within your awareness, which is the real you. So the movie character that lies within you right now, which you are just experiencing, is inseparable from the movie that you are also watching right now, right? When you watch a movie on Netflix, the main character of that movie is inseparable from the movie. You cannot just take the main character out of the movie and throw it somewhere else in another movie. So just like that, the reality that you are currently living, right? If you live unconsciously, yes, the movie is written, and you will continue to just living unconsciously, thinking that you're creating your life, but you're not. And as long as you continue to identify with the movie and the main character in that movie, so in my case, my body, my mind, then you will struggle to switch to a different movie, which is your only free will, which is your right. Does that make sense? Your power does not lie within changing the current movie. Your power lies within choosing a different movie. But as long as you continue to fight against your current movie, as long as you continue to have your attention, your awareness immersed within the current movie and just trying to fight against it and trying to change its plot, you will just continue to create more friction within the current movie. But you won't change the movie altogether. You will continue to create more friction within this character of this movie, but you won't change the movie. Your real power lies in identifying as awareness, as this empty space within which this movie is being projected. And your real power is not to change the movie, but rather to choose a completely different movie with a completely different main character, a different version of you. So your problem is that you are too focused within the current movie and you are battling against it. And you believe that you are this movie, you are this main character, forgetting completely that you are the awareness, you are the projector that is actually projecting this movie, not the movie itself. You are the projector that actually has the power to project a different movie. Now that is power. So whenever you find yourself in this state, always come back to remind yourself that in this moment, I have identified myself to be the body and mind. I've identified myself to be living in this reality, in this one reality in which everything exists, and I have to fight for my place under the sun, and I have to change and create things. But that's not true. That's just not accurate. And that's why that perspective feels bad, because it's not in alignment with the truth. So in that moment, remind yourself, wake up, and come back and realize that you are consciousness. You are just awareness, this empty space within which this movie is occurring. You are the projector which is projecting this movie. And you have the power to project a different movie as long as you can control your attention and project that different movie through the exercises that we have talked about, through the processes that we've talked about. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I'll make some separate videos about that process. You said that you also don't want to keep struggling against the reality, what is in the current reality. And that's true. You don't want to continue to struggle against your reality because you will just continue to create more problems. You will continue to unconsciously switch to different movies, which are worse and worse and worse. If you continue to just look at what is and then define what is as negative and then feel negative because of it, what will happen? If your state of being, which is creating your future, is controlled by your present circumstances, which you are defining to be bad, what are you going to do? You're going to create a negative future, maybe even worse than what you're currently experiencing. So really, in those moments, you have to wake up. Don't allow yourself to discuss your problems with your friends. Stop discussing your problems altogether. Think of solutions. It doesn't matter how to solve the problem. Don't think of the how. Simply think of the what. What do you want? And place your awareness in that reality. Stop struggling against what is, because you will, and stop judging what is. Allow it to be. In a sense, your friend is right. Just allow it to be, because in that movie, yeah, maybe you do gain weight really quickly. Maybe you do lose weight really quickly, and you have no control of your body in that movie. But you can choose a different movie, but you have to detach your attention from that movie. How? By waking up and practicing. Maybe not the first time it won't happen, but over time it will. Can you give yourself that much time? Can you give yourself that room for trial and error? You know, even as a baby, you don't just learn to walk right away. You probably fall on your butt like 50 times. You know, even in physical reality, it's so hard to just like learn something like this. Now think about when we're trying to learn a lot of subtler processes, which are, you know, very spiritual and mental in nature. And there's like no measurement for how much progress we're making. So it's even harder to master something that's spiritual and mental than something that's physical. So can you give yourself that much time for trial and error? But at the same time, learning to wake up in those moments where you do start to define what is, you start to look at what is and feel bad about it, therefore creating a worse future. So you struggle against what is because you're allowing it to control you. In the mirror reality, what we have stated is that what you see, everything that you're experiencing as your physical reality, is just a reflection of you, right? You're not just your body and mind again, but your state of being, the awareness that is projecting this movie, the identity that it is displaying, which is inseparable from the movie, is what you are seeing. So if you continue to look at what is and choose to feel bad about what is, you will continue to watch this movie. The reflection will continue to show more of this. The reflection will never be able to be changed because you are using the reflection to create the image, which reflects out even stronger into what you don't like. Reflects back to you what you don't like, you feel even worse. You reflect that out even worse. Makes you feel even worse. You reflect that. So you see the loop. This is what we call the reality feedback loop. So in order to practice this, you just have to be all in on yourself. Creating your own reality is not a part-time job. It's not something you can do for like 5 minutes at a time, or like, you know, maybe that's a beginning for you. That's fine. But you have to be all in. In those moments when you feel bad, wake up and realize that your current perspective, is not in alignment with the truth, with higher self. Higher self is knowing that, is telling you, letting you know that you are out of alignment. That's why you feel bad. So in those moments, wake up and realize that. You know, really, truly, don't battle against your own body. Don't fight against your own body. Allow it to be what it is right now. And then choose to project a different movie. Choose to do the things that you know will get you a better body. Stop worrying about what you see. You know what I mean? Stop struggling to get your body in shape, but rather get your vibration in shape. Because once you take care of your vibration, your state of being, naturally your body will also reflect that. But if you continue to look at your body and judge your body and then feel bad about it, then your body will get worse and your overall reality will probably get worse as well. You have to be all in. And you have to practice with everything. Wake up in those moments. Realize who you actually are. Who you are, not the body and mind, not Sunny. You are the awareness in which Sunny is being projected. and his reality. Okay? Of course, for you personally, this would be your person in your movie. So for the YouTube people, I wanted to put this on YouTube because like this is truly something that a lot of people struggle with, and this is what I've really been going in on my coaching program as well. And I'm actually planning on creating a masterclass, a free masterclass that will really go all in on this and explain these concepts to you, these things about how you are not your body, you are not your mind, you are actually the awareness within which this experience is being projected. Number two, how you cannot be completely physically focused all the time, and how that will create a worse reality for you again and again, and it will recreate a similar reality, the past, for you as your future. Something along those lines. So look out for that soon. I'm going to release that masterclass soon. It's going to be completely free. But try to watch this a couple of times and realize these concepts at an intuitive level, rather than trying to think about them, then trying to grasp them with your mind. Feel them out and then practice them in whichever way you can. Again, you have to be all in. Theory will never truly help you. Theory will make you feel a little better, so you can continue to listen to this again and again and again. However, when it comes time to apply the teachings, are you willing to be all in? Or are you going to let your unconscious rule the show? Are you willing to actually put in the work, the initial work that it will take to change your ways, to redo your programming? Or are you going to just let your unconsciousness create your life for you? One thing is for sure, you are always creating your reality 24/7. Now, whether or not you step into your power as creator and choose to, actually redo your own programming and like step into a powerful place where you do it more consistently, consciously, deliberately yourself, or if you just, continue to feel bad and then judge what is and then just allow that to create a reality for you. So you see, you always have a choice. And which path you choose determines your future. So don't judge what is. Don't feel bad about what is. It will never serve you. Use what is to go where you want. How? By using it to somehow feel good right now. What is only showing you what was. Your past vibrations have created what is. So just take that as a symbol. Take that as your circumstances telling you this is what you created. So if you want to create something in the future, change your state of being. So detach your state of being from what you see, create a powerful state of being, and then project something new. All right, so I hope you gained a lot of value in this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you're interested in this coaching program, where we go very deep into these principles and you truly begin to create, you step into your power as the creator of your life and begin to create a reality consciously, not just for 5 minutes a day where you think you're doing something and then you just go off for the rest of your day, but actually stepping into your power as creator every single moment of the day. If you're interested in that, click the link in the description box below and check it out. Schedule a call with me. But other than that, subscribe to this channel and I'll see you in the next video.